Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
You dumb broad!
All right, Stephanie, gently extend your arm. Extend your middle finger. Very good.
1988 didn't just drive into our lives. It rode in on two wheels wearing high-top Reeboks, holding a plastic proton pack, and screaming, "Cowabunga!" like it had absolutely no volume control. It was the kind of year that didn't ask for your attention. It grabbed it by your Velcro wallet and demanded you come along for the ride.
Les, it's me, Papa!
Some absolute gems that made no sense on paper, but somehow became comfort food for your VHS player. Twins gave us Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito playing long-lost genetically engineered brothers.
Oh, obviously. The moment I sat down, I thought I was looking into a mirror.
Yeah, that's the pitch. It was like a science experiment that accidentally became a buddy comedy. And the best part? No one questioned it. Not even once. You just sat there fully bought in like, yep, they're twins. Science is crazy. Then you'd get License to Drive, where Corey Haim just wanted to get his license to impress a girl, and somehow ended up treating his grandpa's Cadillac like a bumper car. Honestly, it was the most stressful driving test ever recorded on film, and it made parallel parking look like defusing a bomb. It was just something you had to short circuit. 2. Return with Johnny Number 5, the friendliest, most expensive military-grade robot in cinema history, who got mugged, made friends, learned slang, and went DIY to build himself a body upgrade. The message was clear. Even if you're made of scrap metal, you can still chase your dreams. And punch through concrete walls, of course.
To the moon, Alice!
And when summer came around, you were in the great outdoors, where John Candy and Dan Aykroyd battled nature. Bats, a bald-headed bear.
Big Bear, chase me! Oh, get off!
And their own pride during the most unrelaxing family vacation ever. It taught us that a hot dog eating contest and water skiing were Olympic-level sports if your uncle was involved. TV in 1988 was cooking on all burners. The Wonder Years made everyone nostalgic for a childhood they didn't even have. You'd sit there watching Kevin Arnold pine over Winnie Cooper while a narrator conveyed life lessons so deep you'd question your own playground decisions. Mystery Science Theater 3000 came in hot with dudes riffing over bad movies while trapped in space, which made more sense than most of the actual movies they were even watching. It was like your funniest friend took over the remote and refused to shut up, and we loved them for it. Meanwhile, Roseanne yelled with a reality check and a laugh track. Real working class people dealing with real problems, sarcastic comebacks, and a dad that could fix anything with duct tape and disappointment. It felt like your neighbor's house. If your neighbor was weirdly funny and always had a half-eaten sandwich on the counter. Most of us loved cats and Italian food when Garfield and friends scratched at our door, where everyone's favorite lasagna scarfing feline judged humanity from the comfort of his recliner. Garfield was lazy, smug, and basically the original Twitter user, and somehow we were fine with it. We all got Rick-rolled before we even knew what it was. Never Gonna Give You Up slapped us, and Rick Astley became an accidental internet prophecy decades before memes even existed. That song was everywhere. It was in your head, in your gym class warm-ups, probably in your cereal, and no one could resist it. You'd try to skip it, and it would just show up harder. Rick didn't give up then, and he still hasn't now. Toys in 1988 were loaded. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures dropped like a Saturday morning mic. Suddenly, every kid had a bucket full of plastic turtles wearing different colored masks, and everyone fought over who got to be Michelangelo. You weren't friends, you were rivals if you picked the same turtle. And then you had the real Ghostbusters, haunted humans. These things looked like regular dudes until you flipped the switch on their face, turning them into nightmare fuel. It was equal parts toy and a therapy session. Like, here's a friendly mailman. Just kidding. He's a lizard demon. Sweet dreams, Timmy. The vibe of 1988. It felt felt like the last day of school that never ended. You rode your bike with no destination, drank Heisey Ecto Cooler straight from the jug, and somehow had the time to watch a movie, cartoon, eat 2 bowls of cereal, and build an entire Lego fortress. It was awesome, vivid, and a little sticky, and it had a weird plastic smell that meant everything was brand new, fresh out of the box. 1988 didn't just happen. It stuck to your soul like gum underneath the lunch table, and honestly, we're better for it.
You belong. Wake up! Oh! And you get this straight, shit kicker. Don't you go mistaking me for some whole other body.